Hi everybody! Merry Christmas! For Christmas special we're gonna make tamales. Tamales is a typical Latin American dish that is made during the holidays. We're bloggers, so it's our first video, so bear in mind that it might not be completely professional, but we'll have fun with it. So I've heard that a lot of Americans are used to having tamales, Mexican tamales. We're gonna have Costa Rican tamales, which are similar. I mean, most of Central America and Mexico have similar type of tamales. They'll be different in different countries. If you go further south, there will still be versions of tamales where they're a bit different. We're gonna do Costa Rican, because as you may know, Eduardo, my husband, is Costa Rican, so I'm making this for Christmas. Because if I don't, he won't feel like it's Christmas. So we have a dough that's right now it doesn't look too pretty, but it's gonna look beautiful once it's boiled inside the banana leaves. So we have a corn dough and we have different fillings. We have pork and chicken. It's usually pork and chicken. It's not usually meat. And then we have all the nice things that go on top and give it a different flavor. This is not Costa Rican. The onions are not Costa Rican. That's what we'll do for the Venezuelan version, which is a bit different, and we'll see it later. So we have, like we said, pork and chicken and chickpeas. We have yellow rice that you can color. If you're in the States, you can buy the Goya brand food coloring and color it. If not, you can put in maybe a carrot or something like that to give it color. I bought the Chinese food coloring that's really, really strong, so it's really bright. It shouldn't be that bright. It's better if it's yellow. We have raisins, we have olives, red pepper, and I forgot the name of this in English. Capers. Okay, capers. So we'll have the recipe on the blog. Basically what you do is you make a stock, let's say, with all the meats, and you'll have a basic stock that you boil for 4 or 5 hours, and then with all the liquid you'll make the dough. That is just white corn meal. I don't use masa, but I know that most Americans know it by masa, like the Maseca Central American brand. You can use that, but it's going to be a bit harder. So today we're using banana leaves to wrap the tamales. You can use banana or plantain. Plantain is better because they don't break as easily and they're bigger. So we're using banana because it's what we can find in France. I know that in northern Mexico they use corn husks. That's going to be a bit harder and the tamales are going to be a lot smaller, but you can still use it. So whatever you can find. If you cannot find any of those, you can do it in foil. It's not going to be as good because you're not going to have the flavor of the leaves, but it's still going to be good. I mean, everything inside is good. So usually in Costa Rica, how we do it, or how they do it, is diagonally. You would put the big ball of dough or masa in the middle and then put all the stuffings inside and then wrap it. Our leaves are too small, so we're going to do it the Venezuelan way, which is you take your very large leaf and you would have one big piece, one smaller piece, and then another one that's going to work like a little belt around the tamal. Another thing, the singular for tamales is tamal, not tamale, so we're going to call it tamal. So the corn has been cooked, and well, the masa has been cooked. We take about, let's say, 3/4 of a cup of masa. Take off your rings, take off anything you have because you're going to get dirty, you're going to use your hands. So it's about 1 big tablespoon and a half or 3/4 cups that you put on the big plantain leaf or banana leaf in this case. And then we take, then we take some pork. I'd say that you take about half a handful of pork and chicken and you just stuff it in. You just put it in like that inside the masa. Try to distribute it well because everybody will want to have some of that, you know, pork. Everybody loves pork. And then we'll take some chicken and do the same thing. Remember that the shape, you don't have to worry about the shape because the shape, it's gonna get nice and square once you wrap it. So right now it can be just a big ball. So you have your meats and then you would put some of your yellow rice on top. So you go like that. About what, half a tablespoon? An olive, some chickpeas, some raisins, about 10. Just arrange them. Some capers. And finally on top you'll put the red pepper. Okay. When you have the tamal ready and everything's assembled and in the middle of the leaf, you'll go like that. You'll go up. And then you would wrap it like you would wrap something in foil. So you go like that. Very carefully because the leaves are, well, if you're not in Latin America, leaves will be pretty bad. Then you turn it and then you fold it back. After you've done that, you take your smaller piece and you put it like that. The belt, what I called the belt before. Actually, the right translation from Venezuela, which is a fajita, would be a girdle, which is funny. So you put the belt around, belt sounds better. And then you put, oh, it's wrapped with, it's tied with string. Put your string under it, bring it over, turn it, turn around. This is years of experience right here. Go back. You do it 4 times, or 3, or 2. I do 4. I think they look prettier. It depends on how you do it at home. This tamales are something that is brought. It's always a family recipe. Every house makes a different tamal, or they usually during the holidays people will give other people tamales to try other people's recipes because they're always different. So once you have it like that, you cut your string, and then here we go. Here it is. When you have 2, how they do it in Costa Rica is that they do piñas or pineapples, which I don't know why it's called that. And you take another string. Very experienced wrappers would, or tiers would do it with the same string. I'm going to use another one. And then you tie it together. And that's how you will boil them. So I'm wrapping it the same way I did before. And you just tie a knot, a simple knot. You can use cotton string. We're using what the butchers use here. It's butcher's string, that's what you would use. So there you go, Costa Rican tamales wrapped. We'll see how they look once we boil them. Hey, it's been 4 hours and we're back. Some of the tamales are ready. I just wanted to show you how they look. This is when they haven't been boiled. This is how they look once they've been boiled. Clearly not as attractive, but much better. You boil them for about an hour. You just pile them up in a big pot like that. And then you open them and this is how they look. And they taste even better. So I hope you like it. I'll see you next time.